What's got a 6-foot guitar, 5 Oscar contenders, 4 famous voices, 3 funny artists, 2 Grammy nominations and Carl Pilkington? Must be the Culture Show. Culture Show. We have a delightfully bonkers programme for you tonight, featuring all of the quirkiest and most original talent we could muster in one place. Take a look at this. Oscar nominated before her 21st birthday, I meet Canadian actress Ellen Page, star of surprise smash hit Juno.
Dad?
What?
Thundercats are gone!
Now, this week, there is one film, Mark, that everybody's been talking about, and that would be Juno.
Which I love. It's absolutely great. It stars Ellen Page, who I think is absolutely fantastic. Who I said a couple of years ago when she was in Hard Candy, the best castration, date movie of the year, this girl is going to be a real big star. Then she was in X-Men. Now, in Juno, she's up for an Oscar, and I think she might actually win. I think she's terrific.
Yeah, so you were a huge fan. Sadly, though, hang on, my hamburger phone is ringing. Hello! You didn't get to meet her,
No.
and I did. For now, Mark Kermode, everyone. Thank you very much. And here's me chatting without hamburger phone to Ellen Page. Juno is quite an unusual film in that it's kind of, a first-time writer bringing their screenplay to the screen virtually unchanged. Do you remember the first time that you read the script?
Yeah, of course. And I was just blown away. I immediately just completely fell in love with it.
Juno herself is a fantastic character. Did you just think, I can do this straight away? What were your feelings about her?
Well, I think it was immediate just that I had so much admiration and respect, especially for Diablo Cody, who had written something like this. That was just, a teenage female lead that I just don't think we've ever really seen before.
I'm pregnant.
What? On this blog?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Bleeckers.
It's probably just a food baby. Did you have a big lunch?
No, this is not a food baby, all right? I've taken like 3 pregnancy tests, and I am for shiz up the spout.
Like, she is articulate and funny and intelligent and witty, and she's also arrogant at times and abrupt and can be a bit of a brat.
This is Britta Rouse, our attorney.
Good Rouse.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And this, of course, is Juno.
Like the city in Alaska.
No.
Some people have criticised the dialogue and saying that it's quite arch, but I felt like watching it, I identified with it. And when I was, a teenager, that was how we spoke. You do kind of, willfully use your own slang and kind of insert it into everyday language. Did that resonate with you?
Completely. I completely agree with you. When I read it, one thing I loved was how fluid the dialogue was, how organic it felt. And no, I didn't say the same words as Juno when I was 16, but yeah, I definitely had my own language with my friends.
Hey, Blake.
Wicked tiger. He looks proud.
I swiped it from Ms. Rancic's lawn. Wow, your shorts are like especially gold today.
My mom uses color-safe bleach.
Go, Carol.
I'll tell her.
It's interesting that in the film there aren't really any examples of the kind of nuclear family mother. What do you think that the sort of central themes of it are? Because I kind of felt it was, maybe sort of what is a mother is one of the questions.
One thing I do love about this film is that it really takes unconventional family in different ways, with the stepmom, Juno's stepmother, as well as, the end of the movie. And allows it to be warm and loving and not a negative thing.
Are Mark and Vanessa your friends at school?
No, they're the adoptive parents.
Oh, well, thank goodness for that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just see a lot of teenage mothers come through here. It's obviously a poisonous environment to raise a baby in.
How do you know that I'm so poisonous, Like, what if these adoptive parents turn out to be like evil molesters.
Or like stage parents.
They could be utterly negligent. Maybe they'll do a far shittier job of raising a kid than my dumbass stepdaughter ever would. Have you considered that?
Was it a bit of a shock that the film's not only gone kind of overground so massively, but just been such a huge success? I mean, was it a bit of a kind of headspin the last few months?
Yeah, I mean, you never expect this. You know, we just were making an independent movie and thought, yeah, well, hopefully we'll get into the Toronto Film Festival and, you know? Yeah. And then, you know, here we are.